In the previous video, we were actually speaking about the natural lash cycle and its phases, and in this video, we are going to be talking about the factors that affect the natural lash cycle. If you want to see this same exact video, but in Español, go ahead and check out Adriana's YouTube channel. It's going to be linked right up here or down below. My name is Zuli. I am the instructor that focuses on the English version of these educational videos, and this is Nana and Mona. It is very important that we all know that obviously our bodies all work differently, and the things that we expose our bodies to react in a different way. The same thing happens when we are working with eyelash extensions. We want to take the opportunity to give you some examples of how some factors can affect the way that our natural lashes fall off or the extension. Basically, these factors are divided into two parts. We have the intrinsic side, and then we also have the extrinsic. Now, in this video, we are only going to be focusing on the intrinsic side of the factors. Intrinsic factors. This is basically the internal side of how your body is reacting to pretty much anything you do. So what we're going to be talking about is how your eyelash extensions are affected by the internal side, which means hormones and anything like that. Why is it important to know and understand this particular topic? Well, you will have the opportunity to explain and let your guests know that there's certain things that they can do to prevent their natural lashes or extensions from falling off prematurely. It is also very important to let the guests know in their very first visit of all of these things that could happen when it comes to these intrinsic factors. Why? Because they will feel a lot more comfortable and it will not come off as a surprise later on in the future. There are many factors that can affect your body's hormonal cycle. If you are getting any medical treatment, whether it's prescribed or over-the-counter medication, this can shorten your natural lash cycle. Just like any other medication or just any hormones can cause for your hair to fall off or start growing or get stronger, this is the same thing that can happen when you are getting any type of medical treatment. Pregnancy. This is also another factor that affects the way that your natural lashes or extensions stay on. Obviously, you are taking prenatal vitamins, your hormones are at a much higher level, and everything's growing, in all places. And trust me, I know exactly how that feels because I've been there, done that. But this would also mean that if you are pregnant, your natural lashes, just as your natural hair, can fall off, which means that your extensions will probably not last as long. This does not mean, just because you're pregnant does not mean you can't get lashes. You just have to keep in mind that one of those causes could lead for you to not have your extensions for as long as you would really want to. Also, being pregnant causes your stress level to be high up there. And even if you weren't pregnant and you were stressed out, that could be another cause for your natural lashes to fall off. Treatment with antibiotics or immunosuppressants, and I know that we see this a lot in cancer or lupus patients, which lead all to the same consequence. Say it with me: hair loss. Natural conditions of the eyelash. Just the same thing that goes on with our hair up here, which sometimes it's either dry or oily. The same exact thing can happen with our natural lashes. They could either be dry or oily, and because they're so tiny, sometimes we cannot even realize it. Age also plays a huge role when it comes to the eyelashes. the eyelashes, as you grow older, fall off a lot quicker, but they do not grow just as fast. This would also mean that as you're getting older, you're getting a little bit more droopiness on the eyes, and this would mean that the lids would be rubbing on your extensions or the natural lashes, and they would fall off a lot quicker. General diseases, which could be hereditary, such as diabetes, as well as general diseases of the eye, which could be dryness, watery eyes, redness, or conjunctivitis. LASIK surgery would also play into effect when you have eyelash extensions. Because your eyes become a lot watery, this does not mean that you cannot get eyelash extensions, just not right away. Having or changing your birth control can take your hormones to a whole nother level. Just like having a healthy lifestyle, such as eating healthy, taking vitamins, your immune system is a lot stronger. In conclusion, there is a lot of factors that cause for our hormones to get all crazy and cause for our natural lashes to fall off. And these are basically the intrinsic factors. These are internal. Like I said, they have to do with hormones and our internal body. Now, next week, we are going to be talking about things that happen on the external side, and these would be the extrinsic factors of why the lashes would possibly fall off. Thank you all so much for tuning into today's video. We truly appreciate it. Make sure that you leave any feedback in the comment section down below. Subscribe, like, click that notification button so that you are notified whenever we post another video. Also, si quieres ver este video en español, asegúrate de seguir el canal de Adriana, que va a estar acá arriba, y ahí vas a ver este mismo video, pero en español. We love you all so much, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye!